everyone. It is Monday morning, the day after Easter. I hope everybody had a great Easter. Jeff has gone to get a load of logs and has left me here to operate the processor and to get a couple of loads of cords of firewood done today while he's gone. That's not a problem. Let me show you what he did. We are in the gizmo, so there may be a little bit of noise, but let me show you his idea of a couple of cords of logs. He already has the deck loaded up, plus all of this. I'm thinking that's got to be at least 8 or 9 cord. I hope he doesn't expect me to get this done. I do want to try and get 3 cords done to finish off that one order that we had, to finish off that 8 cord, and then I don't have to stack that, but whatever I do now, I'll end up stacking. So I'll bring you back as the day wears on and see how far I get today. Well, I managed to get 2 cords done. I was trying to get 3, but I had 3 customers come and I had to help them load their truck. So I couldn't use the forklift because it wasn't a trailer and I'm not that good on it, and so I pitched it. But let me show you this one. This is number 2. If I was to flatten that out, that would be a full cord in our little dump truck. And I don't have too big of a mess over here. I will clean it out tonight before I quit. And look at all that sawdust. I got a shovel. But at least I made a dent in the pile. That's a good thing. A nice little dent. And I'll be right back at it tomorrow. Jeff is over here with a customer who is picking up wood. So today we have had a total of 4 customers here picking up wood. So I didn't get as much done. I'll bring you over here. Jeff did manage to get home after I got my first load done. So he's been helping me get the deck loaded up, so I don't have to jump on and off loading my deck. But we're starting to get a little more product in here. You can't have firewood if you don't have wood. So we got that going on. And I guess we did find somebody, a trucker, to come and truck those 2 loads over there at Surge's place that we took a clip of last week. He's going to haul it in for us. That would save us so much time. So let me get my gizmo. I have to go and put some bundles out at my wood stand and collect some money. Well, on the way back over here to the woodshed, I figured I would run by the wood stand just to see how many bundles I need. I'm getting low on product. That means I will be bundling tonight, because I only have these, probably 20 left. So, because I got 8 in the gizmo, and I'll go run those out there. Well, I got my wood stand filled up, which looks pretty good. I had to do some repairs on our flag yesterday after all that wind that we've had. The the rod kept going through it, so I had to do some repairs on it. We have another flag down at the other entrance, but I can't repair that. The whole rod broke with all that wind. So I will catch you probably tomorrow, because it's going to probably be a repeat of today.
Well, good morning everyone. It's 8 o'clock a.m. and we are down here on Edward's job where we were last Saturday. And Edward's got the wood all up beside the road. And I was fortunate enough to get this young man to haul us a couple loads today. So this is Brandon Fischer. He's been lifelong Alaskan, and his family has been in the clearing business, logging and firewood for many years. They have a Cord King circle saw that we'll talk about a little later on. And Brandon also has a YouTube channel. I'd like you guys to check that out. It's called Brandon Fischer. So this is a different style log truck than what we used back east. This is the common method, as you've seen before up here on our channel. Looks like we have a couple cottonwood aspen in the pile, but I'm estimating 12 full cords. Well, I'll take a walk up here. I won't be able to show you any views today because we have such overcast, but up here on the bluff is just beautiful views when the skies are clear. So Edward has stripped all this yesterday. He'll have the septic system in today and he will be done this lot. And he started this last Friday morning, so you can see quite a hard worker. So Brandon has a full-time job. I believe it's 1 week on, 1 week off, and then he does this on the side. Helps the family business, has his own business, so he is busy. And he tells me his grandmother, which is 96 years old, grew up in a logging camp in northern Maine. So I believe this family has sawdust in their blood also. And we have a little boy over here that wants to say hi. Hi, Diesel. You in here staying nice and warm? Well, I hear Brandon's saw running. I think he's loaded. Looks like a 500i?
Yeah.
500i, and that doesn't sound stock like your grandfather's old 041.
No, it's a pretty hot saw. I really like that thing, and they seem to be lasting pretty good. I was a little worried about them when they came out, but I've had a lick of problem with this one, and we bore out 2 of them already, I think. So
Oh, yeah.
I'm pretty impressed. I've been a Husky guy for a long time. That 372 is probably as good as you could ever get, but this one kind of won me over a little bit.
Yeah, my friend Ed has run a 372 for years that worked with me, and I always run the Steel 064, 066. Both good saws. That 372 is an excellent saw too.
Yeah, we got a 2071 there as a backup. It's the same thing, 372. That one isn't exactly stock either.
There you go, Phil. Allen Family Firewood. He's a big John Surred fan. Well, I'll help Brandon get cleaned up here. He's going to get wrapped up, and we'll take you up to the yard and give you a quick view of him unloading. Now, yesterday Jill had the camera, so I have no idea what she has got on this film. So she was, I was out getting a load of logs, firewood logs, and she was there processing. So I told her I'll leave her out a couple loads to process, and I had the front end loader, took over a whole semi-load and put it in front of the processor. So I'm anxious to see what she's got done. I know she did wound up doing 3 full loads yesterday, so I think she was filming some of that for you guys. So Edward's already got the tank set. About 2 feet of frost here where we are working now, or Edward's working, I should say. See if I can zoom you in here from up here. Nice looking load of wood. So Brandon says there's about 9.5 full cord on that load is his estimate. 9 to 9.5. And he tells me he's the 5th generation in the logging business and clearing. They also do land clearing. They started back in the mid-90s doing site prep work. And the wood now is, that kind of supports the wood business too. And so Brandon tells me he's 5th generation in the wood business. And his young son is starting to sell wood, will be the 6th generation. Well, we'll get back to the wood yard and we'll get unloaded and we'll check on Jill. Okay, Brandon got here with the first load. Beautiful day today, about 36 degrees, and yes, Brandon is in his t-shirt. Tough Alaskan. Just a very, very slight breeze today. Sun's starting to shine a little bit, 38 degrees. It is summertime in Alaska. Jill is over processing, so she's on her 2nd load today already. Well, we decided we're going to have a 2-part video, so we hope you enjoyed this first half of the video today. You can see Brandon still unloading in the background there. And thanks for coming along today on this beautiful sunny day. In Alaska Woodyard, we keep the sawdust flying.
And thanks for coming along.